Welcome to Her Story, a special series from the FAM podcast celebrating the women shaping the mattress industry. I'm your host, Mark Kinsley, and in each episode, we'll go deeper, personal, professional, and play, to explore who these women are as people, how they lead, and what truly fills their cup. This is Her Story, and this is the FAM, proud champions of the women who move the mattress industry and the world forward.
Vegas market is about momentum, and that's exactly what you'll feel the second you step into Elite Comfort Solutions and Leggett & Platt showroom. Their newly redesigned space is built for retailers who want to sell smarter. Private label strategy, performance storytelling, and innovation you can actually put to work on your floor. This is where ideas turn into programs that win. Make plans to stop by showroom B1326 no matter what. And be sure to join Elite Comfort Solutions and Leggett & Platt from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday, January 26th for a special networking event with it. Come for the innovation, stay for the conversation. B1326, Vegas Market, don't miss it. For the first time ever, top retailers can introduce the mattress that's been locked away inside of one of America's top mattress retailers until now. Introducing Prana Sleep, the ultimate luxury mattress collection designed by lifelong sleep industry leaders who set out to create the best sleep experience imaginable at any cost. Born from decades of industry expertise and real-world retail feedback, Prana Sleep doesn't just sell mattresses, it sells satisfaction, loyalty, and premium performance. Now, Prana Sleep is awarding these unparalleled products to a select group of top-tier retailers. Proudly made in the USA, Prana Sleep mattresses are handcrafted in private factories by top-tier craftspeople, ensuring exceptional quality and detail. What sets Prana Sleep apart? 100% natural materials, luxury latex, and the only machines in the world that quilt latex directly into the top panel for a one-of-a-kind, indulgent feel. Stand out in the marketplace with a mattress line engineered for luxury and crafted for those who demand the best. Your competition will hate selling against Prana Sleep because nothing compares. Prana Sleep, bring the secret to success into your stores today. Go to pranasleep.com now to apply.
Welcome to the FAM podcast with Mark Kinsley. This is where the best in the bedding business get even better.
Hi, I am here today with Kristina Espinoza. She's a key account manager and brand ambassador for Koil. She has been on a deep sea fishing trip and actually caught a fish. And she once had a phenomenal dinner at a restaurant called Le Colin Mason in Paris. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah,
Go girl,
I've done
yes.
a little stalking.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I know. We're so excited that she's the first woman we're chatting with on the FAM's new special series, Her Story. Welcome, Kristina.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, Tara.
Yeah, you're welcome. Tell me a little bit about your fish. I saw while I was deep diving on your social accounts.
Yeah. So I mostly grew up in Coos Bay, Oregon, on the coast of Oregon. So we do a lot of stuff, hunting, fishing. That trip was with my entire family, and we went out and we caught some rockfish and some lingcod, which is amazing, and
cool.
Did some crabbing. So yeah, love
I
it.
love it. And then tell me about this dinner in Paris. It was amazing, it sounds like.
Yes, the most phenomenal food I've had in my life. I mean, you can't say anything different about Paris, right? So I had the beef cheek with some really amazing au gratin potatoes and the best wine I've ever had in my life. So yeah, it was, there's no comparison anywhere to food in Paris. Like, take me back right now. Yeah.
All right. Well, that dinner sounded amazing. I will definitely have to put that on my list if and when I do go back to Paris, which I hope I will someday. All right. Let's get into the part. Yeah, let's get into the podcast. So here's how her story works. We have 3 categories: personal, professional, and play. You'll choose a number between 1 and 8 or 9, depending on the category. That number decides what question you'll be asked, so choose wisely. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get started. We're going to start with personal. So choose a number between 1 and 8.
7.
7, lucky number 7. What's a sleep habit you publicly preach but privately break all the time?
Sleeping on your back.
Will you say don't do that?
No, I say sleep on your back and I sleep on my stomach.
Why sleep on your back?
Because it opens up your airways. It's the correct posture for your body. That's why we have adjustable bases, right? Like it just, that whole sleep system comes together, and I'm such a liar.
It's hard to sleep on your back.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's funny because I watch all these podcasts. In fact, one of your podcasts was talking about, Mark was talking about changing your habits.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was on the retail floor, I would tell people, it takes 16 days or 18 days, you know, it's forever changing, and you can do it. And you got to start out on your back. You have to be so purposeful. And girl, I sleep on my stomach. Yeah.
You sleep on your stomach. Okay.
I do.
I feel like that's a minority.
Yeah.
I've heard that sleeping on your stomach, it can be like bad for your face.
It is. It's bad for your skin. There's like an artery that runs through your body that it's bad for. Like there's so many things that are not good to sleep on your stomach. And for some reason, I am just not disciplined enough to train my body. We've tried everything. Alex has put me in we have practiced this. Put me in the best sleeping position possible on the adjustable base. And I'm still like, put it flat when I go to bed. And yeah. Like
I think that's funny because for a while I didn't have an adjustable base. And now I always do zero gravity every single night when I'm reading. And oftentimes I do fall asleep in that position. But in the middle of the night, like Mark and I keep the remote in between us.
Yeah.
I'll grab it and go flat and turn to the side. So at least I'm sleeping a little bit on my back, maybe.
I start that way. I don't wake up that way for sure. And then I always wake up like kind of like, I call it the Spider-Man position. You know, you got one arm up and yeah. So I wake up in that position, and Alex is he's such a good sleeper. He sleeps on his back. He can sleep in that zero gravity position, and he wakes up and he's like, I feel amazing. And
you're like, maybe one day.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at
I'll
least
get there. Discipline. Yeah. I need to form those habits, you know.
I didn't know that was like the healthy position to sleep in. So
absolutely. So our body, we'll go someday when you're in the showroom, I'll give you my whole adjustable presentation, and there's so much health and science behind it. And I'll go through it with you, especially for women. It's huge. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll be there next week. So I'll take you up on the offer.
Love that.
All right. We're going to stake in personal 1 through 8. You can't pick 7 again.
Okay. 4.
4. Ooh. What boundaries are you fiercely protecting right now?
My peace. I think it's really important in 2026. We just had our company meeting, and Tim Story came and spoke with us.
Yep.
What a treasure that was. But he was talking about how everybody's emergency is not your emergency. And I'm such a fixer that I take ownership of other people's chaos to try to help any situation. I think that's like the motherly weird thing that we're born with. I don't know. Most women I know take that on, you know.
Sure.
But this year I'm like, your shit show is not my shit show.
Yeah.
So I need to step back, and I'm really protecting my peace, and I'm like building boundaries, outgrow things, and we outgrow people sometimes. And so not really severing, but I guess letting go of some of those things that aren't healthy for our peace, our mental health, our health period. It's just not those things that aren't benefiting me, and those things that cause me chaos and strife. The hell out. I don't want to deal with it. You know, I have worked so hard to get where I'm at right now and to be a calmer, collected Kristina that has built this amazing life, because I can literally say today that I have the most amazing life.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm really protective of the people and the events and the chaos that I allow in my life because of that.
Well, okay, so I have a comment, which I love what you said, like we outgrow people. And I kind of live by that same thought process that people can be in our life for a certain amount of time and serve us, we can serve them, and then it can kind of fall away, and that's okay. Not everything is forever. I think we live in this society where like we have to be married to everything, everyone, all the things, and that's so just not true.
Right.
Do you feel in kind of protecting your peace? Do you ever feel by doing that, it's hard? You feel guilty? You feel like,
yeah, especially like with friends that I've had since high school or forever, there's just, I do feel guilty. And family members, especially, like sometimes it's really difficult to say, hey, this, I don't know what to tell you about that. Or I'm sorry, I can't really help you with that. Find one of the biggest things and one of the biggest, I guess, red flags that I'm noticing and in my growth, I guess you could say, is people that ask for help but don't really want your advice or resolution. They'll say, oh my gosh, this is going on and this is what do you think about this? And hey, like, it's very simple if you eliminated blah blah blah, but they don't want to do that. They basically just want to complain.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to hear your complaints. I mean, I'll be your sounding board, but if this is going to be a continued pattern, that's not healthy, and it's not healthy for me. Yeah. And so I can't participate in that anymore. Yeah. And that's been a really harsh thing for some people. They like, even if you do it kindly, they're just like so offended. And then I have to realize, okay, that's on them though. That's not on me. Yeah. If you're taking offense to me stepping away with love to take care of myself, then first of all, shame on you for not allowing me to love myself the way I need to. And second of all, take a look inside, that's on you.
Yeah, that's a hard thing, I think, to practice and make a habit. But once it's there, I think, you're going to be surrounded by people who truly do love you. And when you say no, they're going to respect it, and they're going to say, hell yeah, she's taking care of herself. I'm proud of her for doing that. Those kinds of things.
Yeah.
It's special.
I had one friend that is just like so about me traveling for work so often. And I'm doing something I love and so passionate about. And I'm having so much fun doing what I do. It doesn't feel like work because I'm just having such a blast. So I share on social media and I share pictures and things. And she's like, are you ever going to have time for your friends? And so it was always that, like, when are you going to make time for me? You have time for all these people that you barely know. When are you going to make time for me? And it's like, man, I don't need this. Like, no. You should be cheering me on. I'm going to be one of your biggest cheerleaders, and I want to see you thrive and succeed. And if you don't want that for me, then we got to, breaking up with friends is just as important as breaking up with toxic partners, I think.
And it sucks so bad.
It does.
I love it. Yeah. You have to protect your peace. And honestly, that seeps through to every single aspect of your life with your family, your personal growth, your business. So I love that. All right. Your choice. One more personal question, or should we move on to professional?
Let's do one more personal.
I like it. All right. 1 through 8. Hit me.
Let's do 6.
6. Whoa. Oh, I like this one. What's one thing people get totally wrong about you?
I don't know, because I'm out there. Let's see. Oh, stumped.
All right. Should we skip it?
Yeah, let's skip it, because I don't know. I'm like an open book, man. So I don't know.
You don't have any deep, dark secrets?
I mean, not really.
All right. Okay. I like it. We can skip it. We can do whatever we want. All right. Give me another one.
Okay. 2.
Okay. How do you actually recharge? Like, not the Instagram version. I think, you seem to be pretty who you are, but how do you recharge? What's your favorite thing to do to recharge?
Alex is my best friend. So we I say that truly, like, people I don't think a lot of people that are in relationships, they're like, they don't realize he's my best friend. So when we get together and we're just hanging out and I can let every guard down and I don't have to be on.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge thing. I don't have to think. Like he just kind of takes over. That's my recharge. Like, and he helps recharge me and I help recharge him in the ways that he needs. But like going and seeing, I know this is like the goofiest thing, but I am such a sports fanatic.
Yeah.
Going to a game, the energy in stadiums for some reason just gives me back so much energy and I walk out so revitalized. It's so goofy, but like I listen to a lot of books, windshield time. I listen to a lot of books.
Yep.
And that helps recharge me. You just get inspired by so many things. I love Mel Robbins. Yeah.
Same.
So there's like lots of little things, but hanging out with my best friend, man, I think that's the number one.
Are you guys like people who like always have like a plan, like you're going to go to dinner, you're going to do this? Or are you people who are just like, hey, like let's open a bottle of wine, listen to music and like play cards or like just sit there and talk or whatever?
Yeah. I mean, all of the above. We're super spontaneous people.
Oh, that's fun.
There's days when he gets off work because he works retail in the mattress industry as well. And there's days where he gets home and we just happen to be at the same place at the same time, which doesn't happen a lot, but we are like, okay, let's just stay in and hang out. And we'll play Cards Against Humanity with each other. Like so goofy. Or we go out and I'm like, let's go to such and such restaurant. And he's so good at finding these like little gems, and Portland's such a foodie town. It's so awesome. It is. Yeah. So, we love exploring and doing new things. We will do anything. Like literally, if you guys were to call us and say, let's go mountain biking, girl, I never went mountain biking in my life, but I would go. Okay. I'd be like, okay, Tara, I'm putting on my stuff and we'll go.
I'll take you up on that offer. When you're here for Sleep Summit in October, we're going to go because it is.
I'm getting married in October.
When? What date?
October 10th. Otherwise, I would totally be there.
Okay. That's a great excuse.
I know.
I'll give you that one. Yeah, are you guys doing a destination wedding or are you doing it in Portland or?
We are. We're getting married in New Orleans.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I also saw when I was stalking you, is that where you got engaged?
We did.
All right.
Yeah. So we got engaged. And I love it. We got engaged at Jefferson Square.
Yep.
Or Jackson Square, excuse me.
I know.
We got engaged at Jackson Square and we're getting married at Jackson Square.
Oh, cool. That's going to be awesome.
Like right in front of the cathedral. So
I'm excited for you. Well, that's going to be amazing and beautiful and super fun. Yay. Yeah. All right. Professional.
Yes.
Moving to a new category. Here we go. 1 through 9. You have 9 options this time.
Okay. So we're going to hit 7. 7's probably going to be my first because we're headed to Vegas. So I have 7.
Lucky number. All right. 7. What's something you think we should stop pretending is normal in this industry?
People are going to kill me for this one. But hiring people just because they have experience and they've been doing this for 30, 40 years. That has been considered a norm in the industry. People jumping from one manufacturer to the other or one retail store to the other. And it has been a normal thing. And we need to stop making it a normal thing. We need to breathe new life into this industry. And I think it's really important.
Why do you think people do that?
It's easy and it's comfortable. There's not a lot of training involved, like if Joe Smith had been working for such and such manufacturer for 20 years, and then he comes over and works at such and such manufacturer for 10 years, and then, this person's available, so we're going to have him come over. It's easy. And it's a way for, I guess it's more fluid to go through instead of having to go through the whole training process. But I think what we lose in that is that people who are new to the industry or they have a new point of view to bring to it as well. And we need that right now. We're hungry for that in the industry. And unfortunately, we don't get enough of it, especially in upper management positions. We don't have that kind of stepping outside of the bubble, looking in. And we could use a lot more of it, I think.
Yeah. Very, very well said. That's a great perspective. I love it.
Thanks.
All right. 1 through 9.
1.
1. What's a moment in your career when you almost quit and what made you stay?
Girl, I don't know how many of these I have. No.
You're like 100.
Yeah, 1. There's times that it's so frustrating because being new on the manufacturer side, like I've been in retail, I've been doing this for almost 29 years, if you can believe that. But on the manufacturing side, when I first came in, hitting some of those roadblocks because I didn't know anybody, getting told no, basically, coming back to as a woman, basically I was told that I'm too emotional to be in the position that I'm in. And then of course, being emotional and being an emotional being the way I am, you start crying and then you're like, phew, and
you're like, I just did what you said.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get mad. Like, it's just this perpetual thing.
Yeah.
So I came home and I'm like, I'm not going to do this. Like, I'm not, this isn't what I'm here for. This isn't what I'm going to do. And then the logical side kicks in. And it's like, I have something to offer. Yep. I know that I have something to offer this industry. I know that I have something to offer King Koil. And I'm going to stick it out and I'm going to stay. And I'm so glad that when that happened, that I did, that was like 3.5 years ago. I'm so glad that it did. And I've had such good leadership that has helped me overcome those things and stick it through, because now I'm building my territory and I'm helping build King Koil into, what David Binky sees and the direction that he sees for the company. And I think it's so important that we overcome those challenges so that we can be better and not quit, because it's so easy to quit. It's so easy to be like, for you, I'm not going to do this. And it's harder to stick it out. And that hard path has made this flowing path that I'm on even more worthwhile.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I have a follow-up question. You said you've been in the industry for 29 years, yet you would hesitate to hire somebody in the industry for 29 years. So what sets you apart, and what keeps your perspective fresh, and how do you feel that you are not in that like, hey, stodgy, patterned kind of mindset?
Awesome question. So I started out at a counter writing tickets for sale. Salespeople would write down, this is how it used to be. Salespeople would write down what they were selling. They would take the customer, sit them in front of you. You would put it in the computer as like the pretty little desk girl, and then the sales guys would go off and make more money. And I saw that and I was like, I'm going to be one of those guys. I want to be making the money that they're making. And I want to be helping people put beautiful furniture in their house. I don't want to just be handing them an invoice. So I think going through those ranks and going from being like, just a data entry to salesperson to sales management, I helped create an entire operations team at one of the places I was at. I was at an America's Mattress, and figuring out how operations work from the ground up. I mean, I've done literally every single, delivering beds into people's homes and now into the manufacturing side. And I had a short little stint in lease to own financing, which helped. Yeah, it helped me see different facets of the industry that like where I was talking before, those people have been doing the same position basically for so long. I've done many facets of the industry and I can see things outside of the bubble because I've been there. I was talking about this with Jason Goodman the other day, and he was saying that stepping out of the industry, and when he stepped out,
he was out of it for a while, for an events company. Yep.
Yeah. And then coming back into it, it gave him a new perspective of everything. Yeah. So, and he's one of the good, he is so
he's a
awesome
goat,
to listen to, and he's had an impact on me for sure. But I think having that experience gives you a different perspective on what the industry means. And I can help drive people to success because I've seen all those different facets, how they work. And every single piece and part of that is one of the cogs in the wheel.
Yeah.
They all have to work together for success.
Yep.
And if you're missing one of those pieces, it just doesn't work. So yeah, I think having so many opportunities to see things from, the leasing side and the finance side of things,
Yep.
to delivering a mattress in somebody's home, selling it, and now selling to retailers, working for a manufacturer, I have a different perspective that I don't think a lot of people out there do.
Yeah. I think too, another thing that I've witnessed about you over the last year or two that I've known you is how collaborative you are. I was at Nationwide this summer. You're up on stage with Prana Sleep, with Pure Care, King Koil. I mean, you're obviously representing King Koil. And I always feel like anytime you come into a room with other retailers, manufacturers, you are in a position of openness and learning. And I think that's really unique about you in particular. And I think it's something that people could learn from.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. So one question I'm going to pick for you because I just want to know what you have to think. It's number 9 on professional. What would change immediately in this industry if it were run predominantly or completely by women?
Oh, I think
I've got mine.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. There's a lot of shit that would change, man. But I think looking at this industry, one thing that people I think that they don't look at is that this is an emotional industry. It really is. Sleep is emotional and it's personal.
And it's intimate. And I mean, and if you don't get sleep, then so many things in your life just crumble. Sorry, I interrupted, but
no, they do. And I don't think that a lot of the industry understands that once we meet that emotional need, the logical need follows, right? Mm-hmm. Once we find buying a mattress is an emotional purchase.
Yeah.
You walk in there because you're unhappy. Yep. You're unhappy with your
sleep.
In pain. You're in pain.
Yeah.
There's so many things that follow. When I'm training in a retail environment, I tell my RSAs, this is the most intimate purchase a person can make. They're inviting you into that intimate purchase. They're inviting you into their home for the next 8 to 10 years. Mm-hmm. When we wake up in the morning, we're next to our partner. That's the most intimate part of our day is
absolutely
waking up and then falling asleep. You're saying your prayers. You're closing out your day when you go to sleep. And then when you wake up, it's the start. It's the rebirth of your day.
Yeah.
And so we have the privilege of being a part of that. And I think once we look at it from that end, and we see that it's an emotional event, we're very blessed with David Long. He makes the most wonderful, beautiful products.
Beautiful. I mean, he is such an amazing designer. I mean, hands down, so good.
The best of the best. I'm extremely blessed that way. The beauty and the design of the mattresses speak to the emotional intelligence of a person. And then when we answer those emotional needs that the person has, we can justify later price. We can justify all those things because we've answered those emotional needs. Yeah. I think once the industry sees it from that point, and I believe that women can bring that to the table. Once we see it from that point of view, if a woman was running it, that would be one of the first things that we have to plead to that emotional intelligence. Our buyer is a woman between 30 and 55.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's us.
Yeah. So we need to speak to
that language.
Yes. And if we were given that opportunity, I am surrounded by girl dads at King Koil. Yeah. So I joke all the time. I'm surrounded by girl dads. So David Binky's a girl dad.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Ken Swarovski
is a girl dad. It's so funny. I'm surrounded by all these amazing men that are girl dads.
Yeah.
So when I'm doing all my craziness and they're just like, what do you need from us, Kristina? Yeah. They help to cultivate that excitement in me and never, I guess, stifle that excitement. So it's pretty great. It's if we're not having a woman run it, it's good to have girl dads running it, right?
Yeah, no, I like that. That's good. I like that. I think that's right. All right, let's play.
Okay.
Last category, play 1 through 8.
Gotta start with 7. 7, 7, 7.
Okay, let's go. All right. What's your go-to get pumped song?
Oh, right now it's Man I Need by Olivia Dunn. I don't know what. It's just like so catchy and it's great. It's just
Do you have are you a music person? You change or are you kind of like, I listen to 90s country?
No, I listen to everything. So there's times when oh my gosh, so crazy. Okay, so I will listen to Tupac.
Same.
At times. And then the next thing I'm listening to Olivia Dunn.
Yeah.
And then I've got Morgan Wallen and I'm just screaming,
Yes.
And then Miranda Lambert.
Love her.
Is Miranda Lambert because
yes.
she was a badass.
She was a badass. I mean, and I would also like to bring back 90s Tim McGraw as well. Best.
There's a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt.
Yes. No. It's so good. It's so good. I'm like, where are you, 90s Tim McGraw?
Save the country right now, 90s Tim McGraw.
Please. No. I'm all over the map too. But okay, I'm going to have to listen to Olivia Dean. Dean, okay. I actually think one of her songs came up on one of I do Spotify. And so I love it because then it suggests stuff.
I'll send you one of my playlists.
Hey, yeah.
And it's just MGK, Tupac.
I love MGK.
MGK is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Fun.
So
okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo.
I like it.
Love it.
1 through 8.
2.
2. What's something in your purse or bag right now that would surprise people?
Ooh, my EpiPen.
Why?
I know. I'm
Are you allergic
to bananas and shrimp.
Bananas?
I know. It's horrible and I love them.
Heard shellfish allergies, but bananas.
Bananas.
Okay. I mean, did you stop breathing one day and it was the bananas?
Yep. It was when I was in college and I ate a banana.
So you've eaten bananas before. So this
I love bananas, girl. I love them.
Something happened in your DNA domino. It tipped.
Yep.
Okay.
And same thing with shrimp. I used to eat shrimp like crazy. I was at a Red Lobster and I was eating the all you can eat coconut shrimp.
Yeah.
And I was like, please, Lord, let it be the coconut. I can.
Yeah, I can get over it.
We can all deal without coconut.
Right, yeah.
Shrimp, I cannot deal without shrimp.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bummer. I feel
EpiPen.
yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad you carry it with you. I mean, just in case.
Just in case. Yeah.
Just in case.
It's so funny. Kathy Binky, whenever we go out to dinner, she's the first one. She's allergic. She's allergic to shrimp.
I can totally see that. It's in her mind. She's got to make sure it's okay for everybody.
Oh yeah. She'll go and before I can even say anything at a table, she goes and tells the waiter, the maitre d' or whatever. She's like, that redhead, she's allergic to shrimp.
I love it. The owner knows.
Your
face is in the back. No shrimp.
No shrimp. Redhead at table 6. No shrimp. Yeah.
That's great. That's funny. All right. 1 through 8. Yeah.
Let's do 5. We haven't done 5.
Ooh, if your career had a mascot, what would it be? You're a sports gal.
Yeah. Probably a honey badger.
Okay.
Honey badger don't give a shit. No.
I didn't know honey badgers didn't give a shit, so that's great.
No, well, honey badger, they're great. They're ferocious, but they're adorable.
And they have a cute name.
Yeah. They eat honey. They live
it's kind
sweet.
of all of it. They're sweet and spicy.
Yeah, and then they are they fight snakes. They can get bitten by snakes and still live.
Okay. I like that. All right.
I think that's the animal I'm thinking of. So that's what we'll go with.
We're going to be chat GPT in it and be like,
I know, I'm like,
actually.
Honey badger, dang it. Tara, cut that one. No, I'm just joking.
Honey badger. All right, lightning round. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, text or call?
A call.
Me too.
Yep.
You can take care of so much more in a call than a text. I get sick of texts sometimes.
Yes. The tone.
Totally.
Is it sometimes tone? I'm I look at it and I'm like, who the hell does so-and-so think they are? And then I pick up the phone and they're like, hey, Kristina. It's totally different. And I'm like, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm a caller for sure. And I feel
Yeah,
like
I love it.
anybody that's like younger than 40 doesn't even know how to like dial. And I'm like,
Yes.
guys, and
Yes.
like I'll be like one of my friends, she just turned 40 and she's like, you're like the only person that I'll pick up the phone for. And I'm like, oh my God. All right, fine. All right, early bird or night owl?
I go through stages. So right now, early bird.
Ooh, like how early?
I usually get up around 5:30.
Kristina.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I've seen 5:30 like since I had to travel somewhere fabulous. That's the only reason I'm getting up at 5:30.
Yeah. Now, do I do anything at 5:30? I'll sit there and I'll like open emails and I do all my news stuff and I'll mess around on social media. Like that's the start of my day. I usually get going around 7. So I have a black lab that I adore. She's my baby. And
Yay.
so I have morning shift. Alex and I take turns. I have morning shift and then if I'm home, I'll take her out in the afternoon and stuff. And then he does all of the evening walks. So
Gotcha. So you got like morning daytime duty.
yes.
All right. At market, heels or sneakers?
Oh, sneakers. Girl, the first I have a story.
Okay. Tell
I
me.
have a story. Okay, so my very first market, I found these adorable heels.
Yeah.
And I was I can't remember if I think they were Kate Spade heels.
Mhm.
And I was so excited about
Yeah.
these shoes. And I'm just like, I'm gonna look fabulous. in
Yeah.
my heels. And then it was like 4 hours in. And I'm like, what the hell did I do?
Yeah, you
Then I
did.
had blisters.
Yeah.
Everybody in the showroom, everybody was like, what are you doing? Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing? So
Yeah.
I don't wear heels anymore. I had so my feet were so bad when I got home from market that I was in bed for 2 days. It was so bad. Like I had to go get my feet looked at because
Oh
I
my
had it was so bad. I had to blisters that were horrid. And so now I always wear flats. Always. I might
gotcha.
wear a boot that has a little heel on it,
Yeah.
but I
Safe.
also bring a pair of comfy shoes.
Yeah.
So now it's like function over
Totally.
beauty and deal with it.
The amount of walking that is done at market is like obscene. And I do sometimes wear kitten heels, like if it's just for like 2 hours and like I
Right.
have my flats with me or whatever.
Right.
But you know the ice buckets in the hotel room?
Yes.
I do ice baths for my feet every single night of market. And it truly does help. It
It
really
does. It really does.
Yeah. Pack light or bring options?
So I'm all about the options. I do not travel light.
You
I get
don't.
made fun of so bad because I always have 2 huge checked bags, but I have hair products. Like curly hair is a nightmare especially in Vegas. Like it's a nightmare. So I have all these products. I am not buying travel sizes of anything.
They're so expensive. Like I
So-
literally bought a travel size of the hairspray that I use and it was $15. I'm like,
Yeah.
I could buy something 4 times this big, same thing for $2 more.
The little tiny Chi hairspray is
Yeah.
like $11 or $12
know.
or something like that. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to bring my $22 bottle and not have to worry about it. Yeah, that will last me an entire month. But yeah.
I hate checking a bag. I hate it. So I do. And it's funny because we were caught in Vegas. This has been a couple years ago. There was an ice storm. Our flight literally got canceled 3 times. We stayed 3 extra nights in Vegas. Like it was a
Was that
nightmare.
2 years ago?
Yes. It was 2 years
I
ago.
got stuck there too.
I had nothing to wear because I bought a suitcase that was like this big. And so it was funny. We met up with some people for dinner and the girl, well, Jenny Smith, you guys know her. She was
Yeah, I
like,
know Jenny. Yeah.
why are you wearing that shirt again? And I'm like, it's the only shirt I have. Leave me alone. Like, literally, I have one
That's
shirt
awesome.
left. Leave
So
me
I have a
alone.
nightmare story about checking my bag in Vegas.
Okay.
I bought this beautiful white suit. So I had white pants, white jacket,
Yep.
and I was so excited about wearing this suit. Our meetings are usually on Saturdays at market, Saturday mornings.
Right.
I come in and this is like 9:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm flying in. I'm watching the bags come off that little
Yep.
thing.
Conveyor
I'm
thing.
sitting on the plane, the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
And I see my bag fall onto the tarmac. And all of my stuff just like flies out everywhere.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just panicking, right? And then I
Yeah.
see the guy go and pick up my white suit and just like crumple it up. And he's like
Totally.
on the ground, like crumpling it up.
Those
throwing-
jabronis, they don't care. They're just like packing it in,
Oh,
get it
yeah.
out of here.
Takes it, throws all the stuff, wraps this stuff around it in a bag, and then like off my stuff goes. And I'm just like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I show up to the market space and I've got my suitcase and I'm carrying it like this. It's got duct tape and it's in a black bag. And everybody's looking at me like, and I'm the only woman in there.
Sure.
So I'm like, my blow dryer broke. And then I had a whole thing of body oil, my body oil exploded all over my stuff.
No.
It was a nightmare.
That is a nightmare.
So
and
I
that
had
is
to
the
go
thing. I mean, women, either people are like scared or they're like, oh, that's the normal you, right? Because like we completely transform ourselves.
Right.
It's just like, we're just like little transformers. We're like, this is who I am. Not really. If you saw me at nighttime, you'd be real scared.
I look like Kramer in the morning
Right,
with his hair. Like, well, how's it going?
Sorry, guys. Oh my God. Well, I think this is a great place to end because this is going to be airing right before Vegas Market, and we're super excited to see all of our friends, male and female, at Market. And I'm so thankful that you were on today, and I can't wait to see you.
I know.
Less than 2 weeks. I know.
Super excited.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Kristina, so much for being on the show. I appreciate it. And we will see everyone later, fam. Bye.
Bye.